It is a picture-perfect day in Jacksonville, Alabama. We've got some midweek college baseball. The Jacksonville State Gamecocks out of Conference USA play host to the Georgia State Panthers out of the Sun Belt. Rudy Abbott Field at Jim Case Stadium is the site. Opening weekend out of the way, and we have got some great baseball on the way for you today. Welcome into the booth. I'm Chase Robinson alongside the coaching legend, Coach Jim Case. Opening weekend out of the way, our first midweek game of the season. And Coach, it is a beautiful afternoon in Birmingham, Alabama. Joe Lee Griffin Field. It's college baseball on ESPN. The Samford Bulldogs out of the SoCon play host to Little Rock out of the OVC in the final non-conference series. Good afternoon. Welcome into the booth. I'm Chase Robinson. That's Parker May. We're excited to be along with you this afternoon. It's game 2 of the series, and Parker, yesterday afternoon, it was some late game heroics for Samford that led to a walk-off win. Should be another fantastic baseball game this afternoon. And he sends this one out to left field. Goodbye baseball. Trey Higgins with a solo shot. And the Samford Bulldogs are on the board. Line puts down a bunt. Does Pena. The throw to first. No. Here comes Pate. He touches home plate, and the Gamecocks get the win. Pena's bunt led to an error and led to a run. And Jacksonville State gets a 3-2 win over Georgia State. This one hit into the gap. And a diving catch for Saunders. That's what the Bulldogs needed. Ty Rhodes will send this one out to right field. And he will send it over the wall. Ty Rhodes with his second home run of the season. And will extend the Little Rock lead 4-0. As Grayson Ash had his solo home run against Cincinnati in that 1-0 win. And Coach, with that home run, all of his classmates in his cellular biology class, they got extra credit on their previous exam. I bet he was the man of the hour in that class.
Are you serious? I did not know that. It was good enough that it was a 1-0 game and he hit the home run to win it. But he helped out all of his classmates.
I bet he was popular.
I'd like to know who the teacher was, because that makes me feel really good about them.
Ash stepping in now, facing Cole Roberts. Grayson Ash, the junior, for the Gamecocks.
He's a great kid and a great catcher. Does a wonderful job with the pitching staff. He had a couple of tough days the first 2 days, and I was talking to him before the game on Sunday, and I told him, I said, if you're the problem that I've got to worry about, I'm not worried, because, I mean, he's going to play good and he's going to hit. Very unselfish player.
Ash takes ball 3.
Umpire's being good to the other catcher, isn't he? That was close. Sometimes you got to take care of those catchers.
Chopper to third as it goes into left field, and that is a base hit for Grayson Ash. First hit of the afternoon for the Gamecocks.
And if you're Grayson Ash, you'll take a couple of those. You know, you hit some balls hard that are caught, and then you hit a bouncing ball that gets through the infield, you'll take it.
Matthew Cash coming in and out of that left-handed batter's box for the Gamecocks, as he sends one into center field. Beverly is under it for the first out. First baseman Orlando Pena
This is one of those guys that has to hit. You know, he has always hit. He hit 20 homers last year in Division II baseball. Just an outstanding player, and he's off to a slow start. Well, he's got to hit. That's what he does. And so, at some point, he's going to get it going. If you're Jacksonville State, you hope it's today. If you're Georgia State, you hope it happens this weekend against Toledo.
Pena, the transfer from Valdosta State. So he sends one fouling away.
I think sometimes when guys transfer in, whether it be from a junior college or from another four-year school, I think sometimes they put a little extra pressure on themselves early. Instead of just playing the game, I think sometimes that they want to do everything so good that this is not a game to be played like that. You got to be relaxed to play it well.
Ash at first for Pena as he sends one out into left field, and it is caught by Haber on the run at the wall, and that is 2 away for the Gamecocks.
And that's kind of what we were talking about a while ago. You know, Ash steps up and hits a 3 or 4 hopper through the left side, and then Pena comes up and just smokes the ball to left field. You can't hit it hardly any harder than that, and it's an F7. So this game it can be cruel at sometimes.
Luke Williams, the center fielder for Jack State, in with Ash over at first base. He got a leadoff hit to start the bottom of the second inning. Williams, the junior from Tuscaloosa.
He's played well. He's earned some opportunity, and he's a very good defender. And so, you know, you like having him in this outfield because you need good defensive players in this big outfield. And then he swung the bat pretty good as well.
A hard hit ball into right field. That'll be the second base hit for the Gamecocks here in the home half of the second. That'll move Ash over to second.
I don't know if we'll see that again. Here it is. The right fielder, to me, makes a mistake right here. It's not a big one, but how he ran through that ball. Ash is not going to third base. So he needs to break down and catch it and make sure he keeps it in front, because there's no possibility of him going to third. And it's a small thing, but, you know, if you miss it and it rolls to the wall, you give up a run for no reason.
Blauser fouls one into the Georgia State dugout. Cooper Blauser, the second baseman for Jack State, a big part of last season as well. Part of the returning production for Jack State.
Again, he's a guy that if you're talking to me about it, I'm not worried. I am not worried. And if you're working with him, I think what you say is, hey, let's do something. Let's try to stay on the ball and hit the ball really hard to right center field. Don't get out front. Don't get fooled, and just see how many balls you can hit hard today. But he's always hit. He can really run, and so he's a big part of the offense.
Jack State returned 69% their production from 2025 this season. Blauser a part of that, and he sends one out to left field as Haber grabs it out of the air, and that is out number 3. So Jack State gets 2 hits, 2 men left on. For the Gamecocks, we head to the third inning. Georgia State leads 2-0.